Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men of GMS who rule and teach impeccably well. They got the absolute 144% truth. And peace, love, and mercy, and safety to the hopeful elect. I want to go into, the missiles, man, the nuclear missiles, all right? Because there's going to be 200 million nuclear missiles hitting the soils of America, man. And that's prophesied in the Bible, all right? World War III, nuclear fallout, all right? Nuclear warfare, it's spoken about in the Bible, man, okay? And it's soon to come, and it's going to happen, man, okay? This is Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. All right, the earth is gonna be real. It says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. All right, the earth is gonna be shaken like a drunkard, man. How so? Because of the 200 million nuclear missiles hitting back to back to back. Shaking the whole earth, man. All right, that's why, man. That's what it's speaking about. How else, man? All right. Revelation 20:14, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. All right. What is the lake of fire? The destruction of America, man, by the nuclear missiles. All right, nuclear warfare. All right. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. All right. What was the first death? All right. What was the first death? All right. When the Lord, Yahweh Shai, flooded the whole earth. All right. That was by water. And I couldn't find the scripture that was speaking about that. All right. The first death being what was by water. The second shall be a fire. I couldn't find that scripture. But yeah, man. This second death is going to be by fire. All right. All right. And these Christians like to say, oh, no, the second death is when your spirit dies and you go to hell. No, we're in hell, man. We're already in hell. All right. We're dead to this world. We're already dead. We're just alive, through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. This is the second death, okay? Which is the nuclear missiles. All right. The Lord destroying the world again. The first death was when the Lord destroyed the world, destroyed the wicked out of this world by water. The second is going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai destroying the world and the wickedness in this world by fire. All right. By the nuclear missiles. All right. That's how. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right. When Jacob's trouble happens, the day of the Lord comes, and when America is destroyed by nuclear fallout, nuclear destruction, it's going to be like a time that the world has never seen before, not even the time of the flood. All right. That's how great it's going to be. 200, think about it, 200 million nuclear missiles. All right. Think about that, man. And that's not counting the ones that they're going to be shot at these other countries, man, like Russia, Israel, these other places, all right, Europe. So there's going to be more than 200 million, all right? Only 200 million are going to hit America, but the other places, there's going to be more, Isaiah 9, and that's why the earth is going to be reeling to and fro like a drunkard, all right? Isaiah 9:5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, all right? What is that speaking about? For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. What is that speaking about, man? These past wars that happened, man. World War II, World War I, these Roman wars, all right? These ancient battles with swords and clinking of the sounds of shields and swords and arrows hitting things, people, slashing each other, fight, people yelling, all right? Confused noise, all right? Bombs going off, bullets hitting things, confused noise, man. It says, but this, which is speaking about World War III, all right, the end of all wars, But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. How so? By the fuel and burning of fire coming and by the nuclear missiles, man. All right, the ICBM nuclear missiles, right, which are gonna be launched in World War III very, very, very soon. Okay, that's why we need to get right in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, so we don't have to be a part of that. Okay, starting off with the hopeful elect. All right, 2 Ezra 16:13. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow; his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. What arrows, man? There ain't no arrow that could be shot over continents, over seas, over oceans. So what is it speaking about? The nuclear missiles being shot and launched. All right, that's why they're called intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, because they're launched from continent to continent, man. All right, from the ends of the world. And they're going to hit America, man. 200 million of them, man. Okay? Revelation 9, verse 16, it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen, okay? So speaking about, that horseman, the army of the horsemen, speaking about the nuclear missiles, all right? Because John the Revelator, he was using his words at the time. Because, there wasn't no words for nuclear missiles at the time. So he was like, so the best thing he could say was army of horsemen, in the air, or 200,000, and that equals 200 million. Okay, 200,000 times 1,000, that's 200 million. All right, and I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses. All right, speaking about the nuclear missiles in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions. Out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. All right, just envision a nuclear missile being fired at you, man. That's what it's gonna look like. The head of the missile being the breastplates, fire and jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were like the heads of lions, the lions being the fire, the fumes, coming out of the other end of the missile, That's what it's speaking about, the nuclear missiles. All right. Let me see, what is this? Psalms 11, verse 6. Psalms 11, verse 6. It says, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, the nuclear missiles, and in horrible tempests, this shall be the portion of their cup. All right, this is for the wicked. All right, and, nuclear warfare, nuclear destruction and death, that's for the wicked of our nation and the world. All right, the Lord said he's going to reserve the wicked, the prideful and the wicked for the day of destruction, the day of his wrath. Okay, so the Lord is keeping the wicked of the wicked, you really wicked people. He's preserving you guys, keeping you guys alive for that great punishment. So you can get the most, perfect ass whooping, man, from the Lord. Right? As goofy as that sounds, that's what it is, man. The Lord really wants to punish you wicked, so he's keeping the most wicked of this world alive for that great and dreadful dark day, man. For you wicked, man. You think the wicked are going to go out lightly, go out on a good note? Hell no. I hope not. 2 Ezra 9, verse 15. I don't want to get that because I want to speak about the missiles. 2 Ezra was it 8 verse 1? This thing is 8 verse 1. It says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few." All right, only a few people, which are the righteous, all right, of the Lord, his elect, are going to make it in these times in nuclear warfare. All right, World War III. All right, this world was made for many to be destroyed, but for the world to come, only few are going to live. Okay, and make it into the kingdom of heaven. All right. Only a few right now are living and acting according to the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? This is Luke 21, verse 33. What is Matthew? Matt Fitzpatrick, what the hell is that? Matt Luke. This is Matthew 24 and 35. Says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away." All right. By what? Nuclear destruction. All right. "But my words shall not pass away." And who has the words and the understanding, all right, the true word, these words of life that bring forth life? Who has these true words of life? From Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the men of great millstone, the Lord's prophets, all right? They're not going to pass away in these times. They're going to be translated into the kingdom of heaven in these times to come, all right? Okay, give me 1 second. I think I got all of these. What's that, Job? What? Slack you. Joel 3. I'm just going off a past lesson that I did, off some notes about the missiles, World War III. That's not what I wanted, but yeah, man, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it at that. I pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect. All right, the nuclear missiles, all right, are written about in the scriptures, in the Bible. World War III is written about in the Bible. America will be destroyed by nuclear fire, nuclear, warfare. And after that, the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, so let's get ready, man. How do we get ready? By doing the will of the Lord to the best of our ability, man. All right, and putting off our will and start doing the will of the Lord. All right, so we can receive the kingdom of heaven and not be a part of this destruction, this great and mighty dark destruction from the Lord, man. All right, we don't want nothing to part of that. All right, so yeah, man, I don't want to be, and neither should you want to be part of of the death of these wicked people. I don't want to die with these wicked people. I want to die with the Lord and die for righteousness, man. So I pray that was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, DTA, Abad Babal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.